Alright, hello. In this video I'm going to be drawing a new profile picture for my brother's channel. He just reached 100 subs. I'll link his channel in the description, so please support him. And for this profile picture, he wanted a drawing of his Inkling character from Splatoon 3 and the weapon that he uses. This is actually my second time recording this, because the first time recording this I had my fan on, and the sound of the fan got into the video and made the audio really noisy and weird to listen to. So this is my second time recording it. So in this video I'm just going to be explaining my process as I play the time lapse of me drawing this. I did kind of 2 layers of sketching for this drawing, which is something I usually don't do, but I probably should, because it helps me kind of clear up all the areas where the line work is kind of messy, where I'm not really quite sure what I'm going to be actually drawing there. It's just kind of a mess of random red lines. I usually don't draw human characters and weapons and stuff. I almost entirely draw animals at this point, so I think this is good for me to branch out. I think I did an okay job. Anyways, I made the outlines pretty thick in order to have them stand out, because profile pictures are pretty small. We probably want more simplified, exaggerated features for a profile picture, so I made the line work thick to stand out. I'm basically drawing the line work and kind of cleaning it up. Here I realized that the hand really lines up with the hair and stuff, which kind of creates this kind of confusing tangent, makes it kind of weird to look at, so I just moved the arm to be over more independent. I'm just basically straightening that out at this point. And for the weapon, I made the line work a little bit thinner in order to kind of make it stand out a little less in comparison to the character. I usually don't really play around with varying line thickness in my drawings, so I think this was a good choice. I think it turned out well and helped emphasize on the character more. The eyes are a bit hard to draw without them looking awkward or weird. And here I am coloring it in. I drew the colors directly from the screenshot. I kind of blended it a little bit and then chose a color in order to get kind of the right color from the drawing, despite the shading and lighting from the game. And the pupils were a bit awkward to draw. I kind of always have trouble having them making them look in the right direction or to not look awkward and stuff. The hair was bright lime green, so later on I added a pink background to contrast that. Here I am adding the details to the shirt and coloring in the rest of the clothing and little areas that I missed. And then for the weapon, I just did the same process that I did with the character, just drew colors directly from the screenshot. The one creative liberty I kind of took here was adding a little bit of ink splattered onto the weapon, make it look like it's kind of just been used. And there's a pink background, kind of contrast it. And then the shading, kind of just colored the entire, a big chunk of the canvas, just desaturated, kind of dark blue, and then selected areas that the character or weapon isn't in and just deleted it. Usually I would just select the outside of the character, reverse it, and then color the character in, but because of all the little sections with the small profile picture, if that makes any sense, it was kind of hard to just select one area and reverse it. I had to kind of do it manually, so I kind of did it a bit differently than I would normally do. And then I just kind of erased the shading color with where the light should be, and just the shading just makes it look a lot more alive just already. I made it really subtle and I experimented with adding some shine to the eyes, and that's it. Tell me if you like this video. I realize that most of my videos that are just sped up drawing processes don't really get much attention, so tell me if you would like more of this type of video. Sorry if it was a bit awkward, I didn't really have a script, and goodbye. Be sure to check out my brother's channel in the description.